Hi guys. Today we're going to be talking about equivalent relationships, and that basically means just when two sides are equal, showing how they're equal. This was done on a Zoom lesson today, and if you happen to miss it, I made you a video so you wouldn't really miss out. All right, to get started, we're going to do a little warm up. So I need you to solve the following. I'm going to help you out here to begin with. I see they're all number one, so they must all be important. All right, so for the first one, we have 45 times 3. So as a reminder, 45 times 3, the steps for this is a 2 by 1 multiplication problem. You need to do 5 times 3 first, and then you're going to cross over and multiply right there. So go ahead and do that one and pause it, and then come on back and we'll talk about it. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15, so I carry my 1 at the top. 4 times 3 is 12, and then I add that 1, so I like to put a little plus there. So plus 1 is 13. So you should have gotten 135 as your answer. All right, for the next one, this is a little division, and we're connecting division and multiplication together. So 18 divided by 3 equals blank, and I want you to think of 3 times what equals 18. So pause that and see if you can fill in that number that goes there. Okay, did you put, I like to think of it this way, 3 times 6 is 18. So 18 divided by 3 is going to be 6 because that's how our fact family works. All right, try the next one. The next one is that 2 by 1, so go ahead and set it up. 55 times 8, and do the steps, and then come on back and we'll check it. Okay, 5 times 8 is 40, so my 4 goes up at the top. 8 times 5 is 40, and then I'm going to add the 4 right there, which gives me 44, which means that I have an answer of 440. All right, and the last one there, 24 divided by 2 equals blank. I want you to think of 2 times what equals 24. Pause it and come on back. Okay, did you choose 2 times 12 equals 24? So 24 divided by 2 is going to equal 12. All right, now we should have ourselves good and warmed up and ready to go. All right, this is where we're talking about making each of these sides equal. So equation just means to make them equal. So the first thing that I like to do is we're looking at the bottom here, and I see I'm going to start with 7 times 5. I know that 7 times 5 is 35, so I'm putting my number right there. And 6 times 4 I know is 24, and 13 take away 4 is going to be 9. All right, so now I'm coming up to the top, and what I'm actually going to try to do is instead of saying 3 times 3 equals 9, what I want to do is I want to balance that. So this is 9 right here, but 13 take away 4 also is 9. So I have 9 equaling 9. That's why it's a balanced equation. It's equal. All right, 15 plus 20 is going to be 35. So I have my 7 times 5 because I have 15 plus 20 is 35, and 7 times 5 is 35. And that leaves me with my last one up here, 42 take away 18. I'm going to go ahead and do that over here anyway because I think it's really good to always show your work. This is a 3, this is a 12, and this becomes 24. So I actually have, let's see, 6 times 4 goes right here because that is 24. So I have 24 on one side equaling 24 on the other side. All right, here's another one that we're going to kind of practice together, and I have lots of them for you to do on your own. All right, notice right here that this says not equal. That means that it's not going to be equal. So we're going to go ahead and look at our answers down below and write all our answers beside there, and we want to find the one that is not equal to 9 because we want to make sure that the equation that makes the picture correct. So we notice that the balance scale is not correct. That's why 1 is not equal. 27 divided by 3 is 9 because 9 times 3 is 27. 4 times 4 is 16. 15 divided by 3 is 5. And 68 take away 58 is 10. All right, so I don't want to equal 9, so I'm going to have to eliminate that one. 4 times 4 is 16. That is not less than 9 because, see, 9 is my heavier number. So I need something that's going to be a lighter or not as heavy as 9, so a lower number. All right, I see 5 and I see 10. 10 is greater than 9, so that would actually make my scale look different. But in order for my scale to look correct, I need the 5 to be at the top, which means that 15 divided by 3 does not equal 9, and it makes this picture true. It makes the 9 heavier and the 5 less. All right, on this one, you're going to see that this is another balance that's equal on both sides. So I like to put a little equal sign right there. And first of all, I need to figure out what I need to make this other side equal. So 17 take away 2 is going to be 15. So I am now looking for something that equals 15. I want you to notice that it says that I have to choose all the equations that would balance the scale. So 2 times 6 is 12. 16 plus 1 is 17. 11 plus 4, 12, 13, 14, 15 is 15. That would help balance the scale. Now I don't stop because I want to make sure that I do all the equations that would balance the scale. 20 take away 4 is 16. 15 times 3, 5 times 3 is 15, so that would balance the scale. And 2 times 6 would be 12, so that would not balance the scale. So I actually have two answers here that would go up and they would fit right here because I need this to balance 15. So the 5 times 3 would go there, or the 11 plus 4 would go there as well. All right, now you're going to try this one on your own and then pause it and come on back and I'll talk you through it. Okay, did you start down at the bottom and did you make sure you figured out what each of these numbers equaled? 24 plus 3, you should have had 27. That does not equal 21, so it's a possibility. 7 times 3 is 21, so that's definitely not a possibility. 18 divided by 3 is 6 because 6 times 3 is 18. That's a possibility. 11 times 2 is 22. So that's a possibility because it's not 21. Now I need to look at my scale. My 21 is greater than, so I need a number that is less than 21, but it does not equal 21. So that means that 22 wouldn't work, and that also means that 27 wouldn't work. So that means right here, my 18 divided by 3 goes right there because that equals 6, and 6 is less than 21. Good job if you got that one. All right, you know what to do with this one. Do it on your own. Okay, did you come down here and start filling these in? 5 plus 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. 24 take away 12 is 12. So we need to look for those up at the top. 2 times 5 I know is 10. So I need to find the one down here that is 10. 5 plus 5 is also 10. So I have 10 equaling 10. All right, 7 plus 5 I know is 12. So I need to look down here. 24 take away 12 is 12. And I know that 12 equals 12. 20 take away 5 I know is 15. So I come down here and I see that 3 times 5 is 15. And I notice that I have now balanced 15 equals 15. You know what to do with this one. Go ahead and try it and come on back. We'll check it. Okay. Did you notice that it said to choose all? And we want to balance the scale. So that means we want to make an equal sign here. All right, first thing I want to do is figure out, well, what number am I looking for? So I see that 5 times 3 is 15. So I'm looking for something that equals 15, and I want all the somethings that equal 15. So 10 plus 5, that's 15. 33 take away 18. You know, I'm just going to come right up here, and I'm going to figure that out. So this is 2. That becomes 15 right here. 6 plus 2 is 8. 16 take away 8 is 8. 15 plus 5 is 20. 24 divided by 3 is going to be 8 because 8 times 3 is 24. So I notice that I have 2 right here that would equal 15. So I could put 10 plus 5 up here, or I can put 33 take away 18 because both of those equal 15. You know what to do here. Go ahead and do it on your own. Okay. Did you notice that it does not equal 37? That is not equal to. When you have that equal sign and you cross it off, that means not equal to. All right, let's go down and figure them all out. I hope that's what you did. All right, let's see. 69 take away 33. I'm going to use my space up here. 69 take away 33. This makes 6. All right, this makes 36. I know that 7 times 7 is 49 because I've memorized it. 4 times 12, I know what that is. That's 48 because I've memorized it. 29 plus 9, I'm going to go ahead and just add that right there. 29 and 9. 9 and 9 is 18. 2 and 1 is 3, so I've got 38. All right. Now, I need a number that is going to be less than 37. So this isn't going to work. This is not going to work. This is not going to work either. 36 would fit in there, and that means that 69 take away 33 fits in there because it does not equal 37 and it is less than 37. So it makes my balanced equation work. Well, it makes my equation work. It's not really balanced. All right, you know what to do. Okay, I'm going to come down at the bottom, and I hope you did this too. 6 plus 12 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 20 divided by 4 is 5. Now we just need to find the ones that match at the top. 9 times 2 is going to be 18. So I need to look down here. 6 plus 12 is 18. And now I have 18 equals 18. All right. 17 plus 4, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 equals 21. So I need something over here to equal 21, and I see 3 times 7 equals 21. And my last one, 16 take away 11. And if I pound, I think it's 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. So because this is 5, I have 20 take away, 20 divided by 4, which is 5, because 5 equals 5. So I balanced them. I made them equal. I hope you got that right too. All right, this is the last one. And this is 2 questions that I want you to do. And it's kind of like, do you really understand this stuff? So you're going to have to figure them all out. I want you to figure out both of them. Then come on back and we'll check it together and see how you did. Okay? Okay. We're looking for which equation is true, so that we're trying to figure out which one of these makes sense, okay? Either it's equal or it's not equal, and we have to look at each one. So 54 divided by 9 is 6, because I know that 6 times 9 is 54, and 16 take away 6 is 10. So that actually is not equal, so I'm going to have to eliminate that one. 4 times 2 is 8, and 10 take away 2 is 8, and that actually is equal, but I see the not equal sign, so I'm going to have to eliminate that because it's not true. 5 times 4 is 20, and 18 plus 2 is 20. That actually equals one another. And we have 6 times 8, which is 48, and we have 39 plus 9, and if I'm not sure, I'm going to go ahead and add it over here. Oh, 48 equals 48. Do you see that not equal sign? So guess what? That doesn't make sense either. So if you chose C, you were correct. On the next one that you did, you needed to make sure that something did not equal 40. So 4 times 10 is 40. That's not going to work. 8 times 5 is 40. That's not going to work. 2 times 9 is 18, so that's a possibility. 40 times 1 is 40, that's not going to work. 6 times 3 is 18, it's a possibility. 7 times 5 is 35, so that's a possibility. I need to choose all that could complete this picture. So I need anything that is less than 40. So guess what? This is less than 40, this is less than 40, and this is less than 40 because 18 is less than 40 and 35 is less than 40. So you should have gotten all three of those. All right, so I'm hoping you did a good job with this. And it's pretty cool that we can connect with each other. And even if you miss out on the Zoom, you can still get the Zoom information because I will make videos for you each time. So until next Zooming time, I hope to see you there or see you here. Bye.